Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your September 2019 reading. So I'm just going to start off with the basic major astrological influences, okay? So I will be skimming over a few things. Now, there's no major astrological activity happening during the first week, but during the second week of September on the 14th, it's serve or suffer, as we've got a full moon in Pisces and Mars is opposite Neptune. Also on the 14th, we've got harmonious communications as Mercury enters Libra. Love is beautiful and balanced as Venus enters Libra as well. On the third week, on the 18th, authority matters move forward as Saturn is direct in Capricorn. And at the end of the third week, on the 21st, optimism is confusing as Jupiter is square in Neptune. During the fourth week, on the 23rd, we've got a spotlight on relationships as the Sun enters Libra. And lastly, on the 28th, we've got balanced new beginnings as Venus is sextile with Jupiter and there's a new moon in Libra. I hope you've been having a good month so far. So I'm going to pull some cards from two different decks and see how it lines up with the astrology. I'm first going to pull 4 cards from this deck, my Tarot of the Cat deck. And the first, second, third, and fourth card represents the first, second, third, and fourth week of the month. Then I pull an energy card from my Thoth deck, and make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny card, okay? Okay, once more. All right. Things are looking really good. You've got a very, very strong month. I mean, to be honest, the major actual activity on the surface is happening during the first week. And then for the rest of the month, it's mainly particular, very powerful, assertive energy influences. So during the first week, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So that may very well be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence in your life. However, even if it is someone else, it's someone who's having this particular influence on you. But for most of you, it's you. You have accomplished a lot. There's a particular aspect of your life that has creativity as part of it. It doesn't necessarily need to be an actual art form, but creativity is needed. Even accountants need creativity, if you know what I mean. So it's something where for most of you in like the work and money, physical, material, wealth, land aspects of your life where you have accomplished a lot, you are very proud of it and you should be proud, and other people are admiring it, and maybe there's a bit more work to go, but you've done a lot, especially for your age. You've accomplished a lot, and I think that you are even a bit more than comfortable for most of you in this aspect of your life, for many of you in regards to finances. So well done, pat on the back. And during the second week, we've got the High Priest. So that could possibly be a Taurus influence in your life, but also this might have to do with the harmonious communications on the 14th as Mercury enters Libra, and you might be just a bit more in touch with your intuition and certain messages. You might be getting a bit more in touch with a spiritual practice, maybe a particular religion. Maybe there's someone who you look up to in a spiritual and or religious aspect for guidance. And they have a lot of wisdom that you really, really admire. That could be you, but obviously if that is you, that other person might have that influence on you. Feel like they're a real go-getter. And then during the third week, we've got the World. For many of you, it might be actual travel, but I think that it's like you've got the world. The world is your oyster. You've got the world at your fingertips. Like I said, on the 21st, optimism might be a bit confusing as Jupiter is square Neptune, but at the end of the day, you know, you do have the whole world, your whole life ahead of you, and things are looking good. And then especially on the 4th week, we've got the Emperor. So the Emperor might be an Aries influence in your life, but essentially it's someone who's very strong, very stable, like power. Like I see, you know, I do see a bit of like feminine elegance energy, but I also see some very powerful masculine energy as well. It seems to be very well balanced, I'd say, at least within you. But yeah, the 4th week, the Emperor, very strong, assertive, powerful, lots of experience. It's interesting because in my opinion, during the 2nd week with the High Priest is someone who seems to get a lot more information from intuition and also from reading books and scripture, things like that. So more like book learning. Whereas the Emperor in the 4th week has more practical knowledge, and but both work a lot with people and both are very important perspectives. But you seem to have literally the best of both worlds. And you know, both of those cards, the High Priest and the Emperor, are surrounding the World card. So they've literally, your spiritual book knowledge, actual, you know, real life experience is actually helped you create the world that you want. And this world, I shouldn't say create like it's an end product, like you're in the process of creating it. You're always in the process of creating it, but you literally have the world at your fingertips. So this is a very good month for you. Very strong, very amazing energy. Okay, let's see what our energy card is for my Tarot of the Thoth deck. I've already, like with both decks, I shuffled them off camera, but I'm just shuffling them both a little bit more. And make sure you stick around into the end where you pick your own energy card. I mean, Destiny card. Sorry, this is unedited and I always go with the first take, so. Sometimes I do make mistakes, believe it or not. All right. Last time, we'll get your energy card and then pick a card. Amazing, amazing. This is like literally the best reading ever. We've got the Sun, one of my absolute favorite cards. I mean, it could be a Leo influence, but ultimately, like, we've got the Sun, we've got the world, you have the world at your fingertips. You have, not only do you have the world at your fingertips, you have the ideal conditions to create the world that you want. This is amazing, like amazing growth, amazing spiritual growth. Like everything is on your side, everything is working out, everything is good to go. I'm super impressed with you guys. And you know, this does, in my opinion, also line up with on the 28th when we've got balanced new beginnings with Venus sextile in Jupiter and the new moon in Libra. Okay, all right, this is like the best reading I've ever given to you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna shuffle these a little bit more. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Go with the first number that popped into your head or the number that felt like the most relief. Never second guess yourself, because it's your first instinct is intuition, and when you second guess yourself, that's your mind. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. What felt like the most relief? Pick a number. I feel like I have to just do one more little shuffle. All right. Cool. You're amazing. You really are, honestly. Okay, so if you picked 1, we have got Art, in other decks sometimes known as Temperance, and Temperance is you. That's your sign. So you are in your total power. You are at the highest version of yourself. This is so amazing. You're just absolutely totally owning it this month. This month is amazing. Like, this is so amazing for you. One thing sometimes when I do see this card though is like to be careful a little bit with moderation. So like avoid excess, specifically with drinking. Okay, but I don't think you'll really need to worry about that too much. This looks like a great month for you. If you pick 2, we've got the Death card. The Death card could possibly be a Scorpio influence, but essentially it's like 99.999% of the time it doesn't mean an actual death, okay? It's the end of a cycle, and that makes total sense because, you know, on the 3rd week we've got the World card, which is like a new beginning. And then also, you know, your energy card is the Sun. So that's like amazing growth. You know, the sun helps new life. So just know that like all of the pain and suffering and things, particular things that previously and maybe still that you felt like shouldn't have come to an end, they came to an end for a reason. It's so that to make space, clear away the old to make way for the new, so that you can have this amazing month and amazing new start to life. It's like a big refresh. You totally deserve it, okay? So it might have been a bit painful in the past, but it was necessary for everything to be so positive and amazing now, okay? Loving this. If you picked 3, we've got the 3 of Cups, 3, and that is abundance. So, I mean, it might be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces influence in your life, but essentially, you know, just love life, enjoy the pleasures of life, enjoy company, enjoy the people around you, enjoy love. And if you've got pets, enjoy your pets. If you've got property or whatever, like just enjoy your property, enjoy everything that you have in this life, and you are going to anyways. Especially if you picked 3, you might even want to have a little bit of a celebration. You might want to go have a nice dinner, for example, like whatever you need to do to celebrate. Like it doesn't need to be a big thing, more like a thing with close friends and family, but you might want to have a bit of a celebration, okay? This is an amazing month. Really impressed with you. Especially, like, I can just tell that you've been through some difficult times. Let me just look at this one more card. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I don't always do this, but I just thought I would look at the residual energy from the month previous that is bleeding into this month. And what I see at the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. So that's you, but it could possibly be another Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo influence, all right? Essentially, you made a choice. You had to make a choice in a particular pathway in your life, and man, you made the right choice. Absolutely. You literally couldn't have chosen better. And I know it was a tricky choice, and maybe it took you like a little bit of time, maybe not too much time, but it did take you at least a little bit of time, and you did it. Awesome. Well done. I'm so proud of you. Please comment below, like, tell me how your month's going. What was this choice that you made? What's going on with you this month? Like, I'm so curious about this, and I love to know. And I love reading your comments so much. They really do mean a lot to me. And if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd super appreciate it. It helps me out so much. Even a little like. And if you would like a personal reading, you're more than welcome to contact me at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk. Have a great month. I mean, you are going to have a great month. I don't need to tell you. See you later.